Hi everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I'm here with a book haul for you. This is a combination of a couple different things. Books from Book Outlet, book from Barnes & Nobles, a book from a friend, an ARC, and a book of the month. So I'm going to share everything with you because I have a lot of books to share. And I'm excited about all of them. Let's get into the book haul. So first up, I'm going to go over a book that was gifted to me by a friend. This was sent to me by Amber from Amber's Books and More. She had 2 copies of this. So this is Julie Murphy's Dumplin'. I have never read anything by Julie Murphy. She went to an author signing by her and I think got her a copy signed and then sent me this one. So I'm interested to give it a go at some point. I don't know when, but that's a thing that I can do at some point. Also, as a gift from Amber, she gifted me 3 books from Book of the Month for Christmas, and I finally picked this one up in February. I already picked out March's as well, so that should be on its way to me soon. But this one is what I got in February. This is The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. I've never read anything by her. I don't know much about this. I don't know. Then I got an ARC. This was provided to me by St. Martin's Press. St. Martin's Press sent me Song of Blood and Stone by Elle Penelope. This one is out on May 1st, so I will be reading this and then doing some kind of a review for you guys so that you can hear what I think about this. This one is, I believe, a fantasy. It is magic in songs. There's like healing songs, earth songs. I'm not sure, but I know that there's like music and songs through magic through songs, and this is by a woman of color, about a woman of color as the main character, and I am super intrigued by it. Bridges a gap between the world of romance and fantasy. Thrust into a hostile society, Jasminda and Jack must rely on one another as the secrets jeopardize their bond, as the ancient evil gains power, and as Jasminda races to unlock the mystery that can provide salvation. The fate of 2 nations hangs in the balance as Jasminda and Jack must choose between love and the duty to fulfill their destinies and end a war. I'm intrigued. Then I placed a 3 for $30 order because I had a $25 gift card, so I think it cost me like $6 after tax because I have free shipping because I'm a member at Barnes & Noble, so I got a couple books from the Barnes & Noble 3 for $30 YA sale. The first one is The Bells by Danielle Clayton. I'm not sure. This one is about, again, magic and power set in New Orleans by a woman of color, about a woman of color. I'm here for it. I'm very excited. I've heard that it's like you either kind of love it or you kind of hate it. The pacing, I've heard some things about the pacing, but I'm interested to get into that one. Then I got The Bone Witch, and this one's by Rin Chupeco. Don't know how to say that name. First of all, it's gorgeous. I did get the floppy paperback because I like the paperbacks. It's a soft feel. This is just like a stunning, stunning cover. I legitimately don't know anything about this, and I'm kind of okay with that. Her gift is for necromancy. It makes her a bone witch who are feared and ostracized in the kingdom. Great power comes with great price, forcing her to leave her homeland to train under the guidance of an older, wiser bone witch. There, she puts all of her energy into becoming an Asha, learning to control her elemental magic and those beasts who will submit by no other force. She must be strong, stronger than she even believes possible, because a war is brewing in the 8 kingdoms, war that will threaten the sovereignty of her homeland and threaten the very survival of those she loves. It is lyrical and action-packed. This start to a new fantasy series by her will leave you breathless. I am about it. I'm excited. It's gorgeous. I've heard it's pretty polarizing. You either love it or hate it. I'm hoping I love it. And then this one I've heard Cece talk about, and it is Spellbook of the Lost and Found by Moira Foley Doyle. I can never say her name. This one is about a group of friends, and I believe it's got some magical elements. It's set in Ireland. I don't want to know too much about it, but I picked this up. I've been looking for this one for a while and been really, really intrigued about it. And clearly I'm in a very, very witchy mood. Like, everything that I want to read right now has witches in it. I don't know why that is, but I'm like holding on to that really hard. You guys know I'm usually a fae person, but the witches right now are doing it for me. And then I have a box from a Book Outlet. I actually have 2 that I have not opened yet. They just came today, so I'm going to dive into them. One of these boxes has the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo in it, because she said I had to get that and read it. We're just going to dive in and see what I have here. This one does have the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo in it, because I can see it. It's in the bottom. First up, though, is one by Alison Goodman, and it is The Dark Days Club. I seen this everywhere. It looks super intriguing. I think this is like kind of Victorian-y, and that worries me, but it's got magic in it, so I think I'm gonna be okay. It has gorgeous, gorgeous end pages. 1812 London, so a historical one, which terrifies me, but I've heard really good things, so like I want to get into it. Because a couple people I think said that like one of their like book boyfriends is from that book. I don't know. I'm gonna dive into it. Then I have The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I really want to read more by her. I don't know too much. It's a memoir-ish retelling to a journalist, and I believe it's set in like the old Hollywood kind of time frame. Again, not one that I'm really interested in, the old Hollywood time era, but I've heard it's like super diverse and really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to getting to that one actually, even though you would think I wouldn't be. I also picked up Hidden Bodies by Carolyn Kepnes, which is the follow-up to You, and I believe follows Joe again. I really liked You. I unhauled it because I don't think I'm ever going to read it after I've read it once. Like, I get the premise. But I was interested enough to pick up the second one. I've heard the second one's not as good as the first one, but he was so enthralling and gripping to me from like a psychological standpoint that I was still interested enough to pick this one up. So I'm going to give that one a read. I also picked up The Start of Me and You by Emery Lord. Emery Lord also wrote The Names They Gave Us, which I didn't love as much as I was hoping to. I'm hoping this one connects with me a little bit more. This one is about Paige, whose first boyfriend has died in a swimming accident, and she shut most everybody out. It's time to rejoin the world. We're gonna see how this goes. Didn't really connect with her other book that I read, but we'll see. Then I have The Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis, which is, as you guys know, this like pretty cool cover. She's got this girl on the front with like her face kind of scratched out. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But the color of this is really cool. This one is, I believe, about the survivor of a rape. I know it's heavy. It's not like, it's heavier than most people thought when they went into this, and I'm here for it. Like, I'm okay with that, so I want to give that one a read. Then I picked up some Holly Black, because you guys know I just read The Darkest Part of the Forest and The Cruel Prince, and I read a couple of her other books on audiobook recently, and so I picked up this. This is Tithe, which I believe is the first of her Phase series, and then I picked up Ironside, which I don't think is subsequent to this. I think there's one in between this, but these were the only two that were there. They're also a very weird, like, very square size, like, compared to most books. They're a very odd size. One in between these two that wasn't available yet on Book Outlet, but I picked these two up so that I could at least have a start to it. So that's the first box from Book Outlet. I have another one. Here we go. We have another one by Emery Lord, because I was really thinking I was going to love The Names They Gave Us. This one is Open Road Summer, and I've heard better things about this one than some of her other ones, so I'm going to give this one a go. This one is about after a breakup with her bad news boyfriend, Reagan is ready to leave her rebellious ways behind. Her country superstar best friend Dee is nursing a broken heart of her own, and they're going on tour together? I don't really know. Two best friends, two broken hearts, one summer that will change everything. A Taylor Jenkins Reid, because Chelsea has been raving about her, so I wanted to pick this one up. This is One True Loves. This one Natasha read for Contemporary-a-thon and really loved. Said it was super heartbreaking. She cried her eyes out. I'm here for some crying, so I'm going to give that one a go. I got He Will Be My Ruin by K.A. Tucker, which I think is some smexy time, like a smexy thriller, kind of giving me Deanna Madden vibes because it's like a sexy thriller, right, kind of thing. I don't know anything about it, never read anything by K.A. Tucker before, but I'm going to give this one a try. And because I have faith, I picked up another one by K.A. Tucker, which is Until It Fades. Don't know anything about this one. This is about a 24-year-old. I'm not sure how old this one is, but they're adult or new adult. They're definitely not YA. Because I am a sucker, an absolute sucker for torture, I picked up Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. Morgan Matson's only work that I have read is The Unexpected Everything, and I didn't like it, but I have Since You've Been Gone, and I've heard Second Chance Summer is really good. So I picked up this one, hoping that if Since You've Been Gone is better, I can read this and then enjoy it a little bit more. And I just am ready for winter to be over, so I'm ready for a summery read. So I picked that up. I also picked up First and Then by Emma Mills, because you guys know I did not love Foolish Hearts, but I really, really, really loved This Adventure Ends. So I wanted to give another book by her a shot, and I just can't wait to dive into this. It's a short little contemporary. I believe this is YA, and I just really hope that I love this, and it's more on the This Adventure Ends side of things than the Foolish Hearts side of things. I did get the paperback because I just don't have room to store hardbacks, but I am sure sure that her hardback of this is just as gorgeous as her other hardbacks, because she has like the best luck with designers and covers. Like, they're gorgeous. So I don't really know anything about this. It's First and Then is like First Love, profound and stirring, surprising and funny and utterly delightful. Oh my gosh, I hope I love it. I really, really, really want to love it. And then I picked up Alex Approximately, which I have not heard great things about, but I read Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett and I really, really liked it. So I wanted to give this one a try just because I really did enjoy her other contemporary that I got as an ARC. That one hasn't come out yet. Starry Eyes might be out now, but it wasn't out before. So I was lucky enough to get an ARC of that through NetGalley, and then I figured I would give this one a try. I haven't heard the best things, but for like a poolside read or something of the mountains, it sounds good. And then to get free shipping, I had to hit like $30 or $35, so I picked up Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli, which I am going to be gifting to a friend because she wanted to take my copy, and I don't know how I felt about that, so I just picked her up one so that she would have one. And that's everything from Book Outlet and for this particular book haul. So let me count some books. 21 books, including mostly Book Outlet, one ARC that was sent to me, a gifted book that was sent to me, a book of the month that was technically gifted to me as well, and then 3 of the 3 for $30 Barnes & Noble books. Not horrible, but I need to definitely cut back on the spending a whole bunch and be a lot more cautious about my spending because your girl's on a budget. I have, I can't wait for BookCon in June, guys. I'm so ready for it, but I need to start budgeting better for it. So that has been this particular book haul. I will keep up with you the next time that I have one, but hopefully I have a little bit more of a span of time before the next one because this one was naughty. I shouldn't have gotten this many, and I don't know where I'm going to put all these books. So that is that for right now. If you like this book haul, definitely let me know down below which one of these books you think I should get to first and what you think of all of these. I have some ideas about what I want to get to first just because I'm really feeling witchy right now. But other than that, I would love your suggestions. So definitely let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.